Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to today's session. So, today we have a short session. I wanted to discuss the descriptive section of the MICAT exam and the psychometric section of the MICAT exam, because you have your MICAT within 2 days, and I just wanted to discuss what are the things that you need to keep in mind so that you can perform in a better manner. So there are a few small changes. The psychometric section is of 30 minutes, and you have to answer 150 questions in that. Please make sure that you are attempting all of those. Don't skip the psychometric section. Don't skip any questions. Just mark whatever comes to your mind. Try to be honest and try to have a positive mindset. Don't try to tell lies in it, because the psychometric is more to analyze. Your mindset and your character traits, etc. So make sure that you are attempting all of it. The second part becomes your descriptive section. Now, your descriptive section is the time has been reduced. It is now 25 minutes, and there will be 4 questions in your descriptive section. So, in this descriptive section, what you will basically be having to do is 4 questions. All the 4 questions are compulsory. There is no negative marking, and you have to type in your answer in this case. So, you will have 4 different question types. One, you will be given a topic. You have to write 3 lines uh, in supporting the topic or for the topic, and 3 points against the topic. So normally the word limit is around 200 to 250 words. Make sure that you read the instructions and keep the word limit. You are ready with your word limit. You are not exceeding. So 5 words plus minus you can do, but anything more than that would be a problem. So that is something that you have to be careful about. So your word limit. And when you have to write, so don't give any introduction, etc. Just straight away go to the topic. So if say it is talking about, so I think the last time in 2022 MyCat 1 gave a topic about something about culture, etc. So cultural diversity, and you had to type you had to write in something about say 3 points for the motion and 3 points against the motion. So in this case, now if we are talking about cultural diversity, so you will write that cultural diversity helps people to uh, get to know so much about different cultures, different situations, even though you are living in a geographically similar area, but you have an intermix of different culture. So you come to know, you learn to adjust and live in an environment which you may or may not have been exposed to if you were living in a very secluded kind of a place. So that gives you a way to adjust to different ideas, a way to adjust to different people, work in a different atmosphere, and to create a holistic mindset. So you have to just write 2 3 points for the motion. Now you have to write 3 points against it. So cultural diversity also creates a lot of differences. And what are those differences, or what are those problems? It sometimes it is problematic for people to adjust in those circumstances, and they might not be able to respond or react to situations favorably. They might face people with a negative mindset. So so 3 points for ho gaya, 3 points against ho gaya. And then the third question that comes, so these are the first 2 questions. You're given one same topic, 3 points supporting it, 3 points opposing it. And then you are given a third question in which you have to write, analyze an issue. So it was say about young managers or something like that, last time that it came. So just talk about that. So you just introduce it, talk about how young managers are the trend of the day, and how people are accepting young people in management roles, and that has opened a lot of avenues for the youngsters to grow and to develop into great industry experts. Um, uh, People as young managers get in fresh blood and a new thinking to the thought process of the organization, etc., etc. So you just analyze it, and just give your suggestions, and you finish it off just like an essay. So again, this will be around 200 to 250 words. And then your fourth part is your descriptive. Fourth part is your 4 pictures that are given to you. and in those four pictures you have to mix mix up a story and create by sequence. You have to create. So the last time there was a fire extinguisher, a QR code, a man building a wall, and a horse. And in this case, what you will have to do is that you will have to just put them together and create a story. So any kind of story, like say if you had a person building a wall and you had a horse, so you can talk about that this man was trying to build a stable. A stable is a place where you keep horses. So this man was trying to build a stable to keep his horse, and he wanted to guard it properly because he did not want unauthorized access. So he put a provision for a QR code inside for entry to the building. So only those people who were authorized, who had got authorization of the QR code, could only enter that building. And to provide further safety, because there was a lot of wood etc which was kept, he put in a fire extinguisher so that the horse would be safe, and any kind of untoward incident could be avoided. So you just create a random story. So normally, Suraj, you have to go to it one by one, and that's how it is. In the section you can move, but normally they expect you to go by the sequence. So the descriptive section will have, so you'll just have 25 minutes. You'll have to keep moving. Don't leave anything unanswered. Say in the story section, you don't have to write a very serious story. You can write a funny story also. So it can be anything that you write, but you have to connect the pictures and create the story. Similarly, in the for and against, when you write, make sure your points are there. Since they are asking for 3 points, so either you can write point wise, or you can say firstly, secondly, and thirdly. So you can divide it like that and create the answer. And together with it, the analytical question, in that, make sure you are talking, introducing the topic one line, and then talking positive and negative both. You're talking about both the pros and cons, because that is analysis. So you have to talk about both the pros and cons. You have to give suggestions or conclusions depending on the kind of topic that is. So the story can be anything abstract, but make sure you're answering all the four, because if you don't attempt any of those, your paper might not be evaluated. Similarly, for the psychometric, which is of 30 minutes, again you have to attempt all of the questions. And then is your the aptitude section, in which your normal QA, DI, and general awareness etc will be there. For that, make sure that you are moving in the section. So in that you can move back and forth, so that is not a problem. But when you are inside a section, you have to remain inside it till the time is over. So in the aptitude part, of course, you can skip some questions also. Word association questions are a trademark of the MICA exam. So the MICAT, which is there. So make sure that they are like analogies. So analogy ko revise kar lena, because the word association might be, there might be four words given and four situations given. So like moon, अब मून है और उसके साथ मून लाइट मून, सो so blue moon, and इस तरह से 3-4 points might be given, and you have to fix which one is matching the other one. So it is a analogy based question. So analogy ka relationships, make sure that you're revising. Especially word level questions are very very common in the MICAT exam. So again, revise your vocabulary. Grammar is not so important. Comprehension is not so. If you're prepared for the other exams like the CAT, ZAT, etc., you don't need to do anything extra for MICAT. For the aptitude, just make sure that you are focusing on the word level questions, and quants etc will be very easy. General awareness mein, again, advertising, marketing is something that you need to look at. So questions related to logos and taglines and CEOs, and your general inputs. So general awareness, again, you have studied for ZAT and IFT, that will be more than enough. But the tagline, CEO, industry related, business related GK, that might be more in the MICAT. Advertisement and then there might be that you have to just match which one is which one, the tags etc. So that kind of question is very very common in the MICAT. So MICAT is a good paper, you will enjoy it. Make sure you're moving in the sections. And again, I'm repeating you that you have to answer all the questions of the psychometric and the descriptive. Aptitude may you can take a call what you want to answer, what, but make sure you are attempting all the sections. And descriptive and usme chhodna nahi hai. Don't leave out anything. So that is the most important thing that you have to keep in mind. And the analysis will just be like a critical reasoning. So not to worry, it will just be like an essay analysis of the argument. You just have to move like that. All right. So any questions or any doubts that you all have regarding the paper? So I can talk about it. Otherwise, I just had to tell you this much. And of course, all the best for your paper. So in case you have got any questions, yes, Suraj, I believe I've already answered you. So you cannot move between the sections. Inside the section, yes, you can. Okay. So that is it. But make sure that you read the instructions, because what happens is sometimes they keep changing the pattern or what is expected of you, and the word limit. In any descriptive section, the word limit is very, very important. Ek do word less likh do chalega. 5 plus minus is acceptable, but if you are writing less, it's always better than writing more. And don't put quotations, etc., because you will not have time to do that. So make sure that it is short, precise, to the point. It is answering what is asked, because the MICAT is a very focused exam. So it wants to know how in a short, with a short word limit, small word limit, you can express what is there to be expressed. That is what you'll have to focus on. All right. So that's all. I'll keep coming live. I have not been coming live for a while now. We've been putting recorded videos, etc. So in case you want live sessions like these and inputs, please put in your pointers in the chat, in the in the messages, and I'll make sure I come more often online, even the evenings or in the day, and we can just talk. All right. So God bless all of you. All the best and do well in the exam. It's an important thing for you. Just keep moving. It's an easy paper, not to get worried about it. All right? Chalo. So I'll end the session. Thank you very much. And bye bye. Take care. Okay.